everyone, and welcome to Mystic Moonstone's weekly angel card reading. The duration for this reading is the 4th of August through to the 9th of August. Let's take a look and see what the angels have in store for us this week. Okay, the first card we have is Archangel Uriel, and it's the Alchemy card. I like to call it the Alchemist card because when I'm doing a reading for someone and this card comes up, it's almost like they've become the alchemist. And it's a chance of actually taking a situation around you that isn't so great and turning it into something that's much better. Okay, so we'll leave that for now, and we'll see what the influence card has to say about it. You know, I will go back. Okay, and the first card that we have the influence to go with this is the card of battles. Quite often when this card comes up, it's about the inner battles. It's about battling yourself more than actually battling with everybody around you. And you know, when you think about it, one of the biggest battles is to take a situation that's quite negative, that's made you feel quite down and made you feel like, you know, there's no way out, and to actually allow yourself to start to see the solutions coming forward. And with Archangel Uriel, he is the angel, he's known as the light of God, and he shines a light on situations, and sometimes he shows us pathways that maybe we hadn't up until that time thought even existed. So, you know, just from those two cards, that's how this part of the reading seems to be going, but we'll look and see what's coming in midweek. Okay, so the beginning of the week, you're starting to realise what battles you have, and starting to see how to move them forward. Okay, midweek we've got Archangel Raziel. He's the mystic of the angels, and he helps us to understand the signs. Signs are always all around us. Sometimes it's actually just helping us to listen to our own intuition. Okay, quite often our angels will come around us when we sleep, or even when we daydream. I don't know about you, but I'm a great daydreamer, and some of my best inspiration seems to come to me when I'm sort of washing up with my arms in suds and one thing and another, and going off into one of my daydreams, and then it just starts flowing in. Okay, so look out for that. Look out for those signs. You know, the hidden worlds can actually be so much more. You know, it can be listening to yourself. It can be the signs coming in around. It can even be listening to other people. Okay, but it's things that have been hidden from you up until this time. So around midweek, some of these things will be coming to light. Okay, let's have a look. And we have the card of hope. Okay, so you start off the week with the battles, and you get to midweek and you're starting to feel hopeful. And you know, where there's hope, there's everything. Okay, it's when people lose sight of hope that they lose sight that they can go forward, and they start to think, okay, I just need to stay in this dark place that I'm at. And that's never a good way to be. Or, okay, I mean, you can never have too much hope. And as you hope for something, as you have faith in something, then you kind of kickstart the law of attraction, and it starts to attract back into your life the things that you want. So, you know, one of the things I always say to people is never lose faith, never lose that sense of hope. All right, always, hope is positive. Okay, so let's go towards the end of the week and see what we have in store at the end of the week. Okay, and we have Archangel Metatron, and we have the card of children. Archangel Metatron seems to be coming up in a lot of readings at the moment, and the children's card seems to come up a lot. And I think that's because a lot of us have, you know, the children are off at the moment. We're needing to sort of think about how to occupy them, how to get through juggling things. You know, it can be quite stressful as much as it's enjoyable as well. Okay, but then for some of us, it's about the inner child, and it's about connecting with our inner child and letting our inner child out. Okay, so, you know, so it's quite interesting now. Archangel Metatron is the angel who helps us, he brings in motivation, he helps us to get organised, he helps us to get focused. I feel Sunday we'll hear news, and I feel joyous news, and I really want to say a little boy. I don't know why, but that's what's coming in. I feel that somebody's going to hear joyous news of a little boy coming in around them. And you know, it's not something I normally say, because I'm not giving it to one person in specific. I know I'm not breaking any rules saying that, but I just feel that there's so much joyous news coming in. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, and the last card is the Angel of Support. The universe has heard your silent call for help and is responding. Okay, so we'll go back to the beginning. The beginning, we have Archangel Uriel. Archangel Uriel is possibly lighting a situation, is possibly directing you in the direction you should be looking towards at the beginning of the week. So you will wake up beginning of the week, Monday, Tuesday, and you'll be battling with yourself like that card shows, and maybe thinking that there's no way forward. But as we get to midweek, you're going to start to feel a little bit more optimistic. Things are going to start to come to light that maybe hadn't come to light before. Be them angelic signs, be them messages from loved ones, you know, or even sometimes, you know, the greatest inspiration is given to us by our friends and people around us. So, you know, hidden things are coming in, you're going to start to understand the signs, and it's going to give you the most important thing of all, hope. Okay, then as we go towards the end, we have Archangel Metatron, and it's connecting in with the children around you and your inner child. Okay, no matter how old we are, we all have an inner child, and when we lose sight of the inner child in us, we actually lose sight of hope and aspiration and everything else. And I would say that's the one thing that makes people old. You know, we're never too old to have fun, we're never too old to enjoy life, we're never too old to love, and we're never too old to hope. And we're definitely never too old to dream. You know, dreams don't just belong to the young. So I really feel that no matter what stage of your life you're at, you know, you're never too old for anything. You're only too old for something you tell yourself you are. Okay, so I really feel that this card is about connecting with your inner child, and that's where the hope will be taking you and making you realise that it's not too late, that you can still go for what you want. And the angel of support is angelic assurance that they have been listening to you, the support is coming in, and they will start to show you the direction that you need to be going in. Okay, so that's the end of the reading for this week. Hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you for listening. Love and light. Hello everyone, and welcome to the part I call the draw. Nobody's given me any better names yet. Okay, so card shuffle. Got the names in the bag. Let's have a look. Let's see who it's going to be this week. Sound like I'm mumbling to myself, don't I? Okay, let's have a look. And we have Lynn Christian. Okay. So let's have a look, Lynn, and let's see what's coming up for you. Okay, Lynn, you have the card Archangel Jophiel, and it's a clear your space card. I don't know if you can see it. It's one of my favourite cards. The thing about Archangel Jophiel, for me, all readers have their own vocabulary, they build up their own vocabulary, and as they work with cards, they start to develop their own meanings for cards. I have tried to explain this to people on page, and for me, Archangel Jophiel cards always have a link with something to do with mothering, okay? A mothering situation, either be it you are the child and it's a situation with your mother, or you are the parent and it is a situation with your children. Okay, so that's the first thing. Doing a reading for you, I would say that there is a mothering situation going on around you. Okay, now I feel this is more to do with you wanting to move something forward, because looking at this card, it's the clear your space card, and it's about clearing the emotional baggage. Now I don't mean clearing your children out of the way, I'm not saying anything like that, but maybe clearing the air a little bit, and maybe just finding a way to move forward which is good for all of you. Okay, the card itself says get rid of the clutter, clear the energy around you, and use Feng Shui to actually bring in new energies. Okay, but what I will say is the first thing you need to do is clear the emotional tension that's around you at the moment. I also feel, Lynn, that this is a time for you to connect with yourself more. Okay, I feel there's, you know, we were talking in the main reading about, or I was talking in the main reading about hope and never being too old to hope, too old to dream, to have your own dreams. And I really feel that this is something that is kind of resonates with you, and I think it's time for you to actually clutch your dreams. There's lots of different areas in your life that I feel that need to have a little bit of a revamp. Okay, as I'm looking at this card, I feel that some of the finances need to be improved upon, but I feel that they will. Okay, especially if you're following your heart on what you want to do. I think the main thing I'm getting is I just feel that you need to put yourself first. Okay, I feel you've been putting yourself not even second, I feel you've been putting yourself fifth and sixth. Okay, and I just really feel that everybody has come before you, and it's now time to put Lynn at the front of the queue. Okay, and when you actually decide that you are worthy of being at the front of the queue, then you will find the universe will start bringing in what you actually need. Okay, as I'm talking, I'm getting a lovely, lovely gentleman around me. I want to give you the name of John. He just feels he's got a fatherly feel to him. And, you know, I'm seeing him, he seems to have a very light grey suit on. Now, I don't know, he doesn't look comfortable in his suit, so I don't feel it's what he would have worn every day. But I just feel this was his Sunday best, and I feel his Sunday best was really important to him. And as he comes in around you, I just feel he wants to give you a big hug and say to you, you know, you're doing all right, you're doing everything as well as can be done. I feel someone around you is not being fair to you. But I want to say in time they will start to realise just how much you've done for them. Okay, I also feel there's a situation around you where you're thinking about changing something and making quite big changes. Okay, have you thought about changing your hair, Lynn? Because I feel like I want to do that to my hair, and I'm always touching my hair anyway, but I really feel like I want to really change it. And I also feel that this could be to do with colour as well. Okay, so just if you haven't thought about this, look at it coming in, or something around it coming in, or someone suggesting it to you, because I just feel that's the confirmation. But I just want to say, okay, I can just feel this lovely John around you, and he's just given me this huge big rose. Actually, he's given me 2 roses, and he's saying that you know where they need to go. Okay, these 2 roses. Okay, no, you need to keep one. Okay, you need to keep one, but you know where the other one needs to go. Okay, just trying to get something else here. I feel healing coming in. Okay, I do feel lots of green healing coming in. Okay, I'm going to be very honest at this point, and you know, because I want to say I feel this healing coming in around Pat. Okay, that's the way I'm going to put it, and the reason I'm saying that name is this card. If I was to show you a photo of my mum and a photo of this card, you would recognise the similarity, and it's why it's always been Archangel Jophiel. Whenever I get an Archangel Jophiel card, I get a familiarity with mum. Okay, and the name Pat is obviously connects with my mum. Okay, I know it connects with your mum, and I want to say I feel I just feel lots of healing coming in around her, and a little bit of upliftment, because I feel she's been a little bit low of late. And I just want to say not to worry, because I feel the healing is coming in and it will make her feel better. I suffer with my ears, as people know, but I'm getting a really kind of pressure in my ear as well as I'm speaking to you, and it's just on one side, which I haven't had up to doing this reading today. So I just kind of feel, I want to say, I feel that there's something either around the ear or the head or the neck area, and I feel that healing's coming in. And I just feel the healing's going to make her feel a lot better. Okay, lovely lady, and I think she deserves all the healing that comes her way. I also feel that you need to put yourself forward, Lynn. You need to put yourself first, and you will see, as you do that, you will kickstart law of attraction, and things will start to move. Even with regards to matters of the heart, okay, because I'm being told by John, it's time that you started taking care of your heart and knowing what you deserve, okay, and what I want to say is You deserve to be loved. You've got a lot of love to give, and it's yours. If you put it out there, you'll get it back. Okay. Right, I'm going to leave you with that, with the Lover's Spirit. Thank you for participating. Thank you for supporting the page. Thank you to everyone else who... Okay, thank you to everyone else who has participated this week. Sorry, can only be one winner, but as I always say, put your name in and you never know who comes out the bag, and I found the bag this week. Okay, so anybody who likes, comments on the video will get their name put in the bag for next week. Okay, love and light to you all. Bye!